Здравствуйте, здравствуйте, здравствуйте. Всем приветики. С вами снова я, Бумажка. Ну что, посмотрим, что это за игруха. Сегодня, да, у нас Гарольд Халибут. Демка. Чисто так потрогать, пощупать. Узнать, что это. Так. Сейчас, я так не чуть-чуть с настройками надо разобраться, блин, было.
Harold, I'm afraid I need you to come with me.
Oh, hi, Major. What's the matter? Is that leak bothering you again?
It's your fine, your unpaid fine.
I had a fine?
You still do. Tubing without the proper credit on your tube card. Can you settle it now?
No. But, wait, I'm sure I topped it up.
Improper tube card management, Halibut. You surely recall that since last week, the Energy District tubes require your tube card to be topped up with blue credit if an onward journey to the social district is intended, in addition to the usual weekly turquoise credit.
But only last month, it was a green.
I don't make the rules, Harold, but the rules make me. Now let's get you over to the fine secretary so we can all get on with our day.
Ёпсель-мопсель. Какие-то штрафы там. Прессуют у нас героя сразу же. Да.
Fell foul of the end-user insufficient funds clause. I'm afraid if you really can't pay, you're going to have to think of someone who can.
I guess that means you'll have to wait for the professor again. Who knows what she sees in you? Right, I'm needed elsewhere. There's a disturbing rise in the number of people traveling without the appropriate tickets recently. I hope for both our sakes not to see you again soon, Harold.
Yeah. Так. Так, движение вверх-вниз, слева-право. Так, окей. Так. Ага. То есть что, мышью вообще не это пользуемся или как это? Так. Погодите. Раз. Графика у нас тут. Ладно.
Rebranded from the Municipal Freshwater Clarification Agency to All Water Corporation.
Can't you just put this on my account? I'll pay as soon as I...
Mr. Halibut, you don't have an account. Not since we blocked it.
Please, Mr. Secretary, let me just... I mean, look, can't we...
Your name is Mr. Secretary?
My title, young man, is All Water Secretary number 24. It is not my name. Anyway, I'm afraid All Water Corporation can't be seen to make exceptions. You'll have to go through the proxy payment process like everyone else.
And slowly but surely, light returned to the fedora.
Угу.
A light held aloft by the hands of All Water Corporation, which illuminated the many innovations
Так.
we now rely upon. In 12,780 AC, we rebranded from the Municipal Freshwater Clarification Agency to All Water Corporation.
So, what are you in for?
Oh, I'm just here for the great company.
Aren't you a little young to start working for All Water?
What? No, I meant... Because it was a joke, doofus.
Oh,
Yeah. Could you let me wait in peace now?
oh, sure. Will do. Have fun.
Хорошего дня.
Felix?
Hi, Ma. Look, before you say anything...
Whatever your excuse is, it'll have to wait. Busy times. Mr. Secretary, please charge whatever Felix's fine is to the company tab, please.
Of course, Mrs. Van der Vaart. Have a pleasant day. You too, Master Van der Vaart.
Freedom! Have fun, Harold!
Employee plan initiatives,
Угу.
perhaps known more commonly as
We reluctantly interrupt your daily business for some important information for all inhabitants of the Fedora 1.
Dear people, crew, and company, we seem to have discovered something super cool. Please do consider to congregate tonight at the Agora Theatre for some important information.
Хорошо. Нас просят собраться.
Oh, Harold, here you are. I've been looking all over. Get your buns to the lab, if you please.
I do beg your pardon, ma'am, but there is still the matter of an outstanding fine for Mr. Halibut to find a proxy for. A completely reasonably priced and fairly applied fine, if I do say so myself.
Sir, please do not cause me further consternation. Just put it on my tab as always. Come on, Harold.
there were the dark times. And slowly but surely, light returned to the fedora. A light held aloft
Mr. Halibut,
by the hands
you'll
of
need this
all
before you go.
corporation,
A ticket home?
Yes, and only home. It's not valid for any other routes.
Только для дома. Мгм.
Thank you, Mr. Secretary.
And your tube pass should be unlocked again within 24 hours. So you'll be back to the luxury of fully automatic tube travel eligibility approval once again.
Мгм.
I can't wait.
To the public in 12,787 AC, followed by the first replacement of our...
Every time I need you, Harold, it's something else. What's wrong with you? I can't handle your shenanigans while we're in the middle of this mess.
I know. I'm sorry. Next time...
This must have an underlying cause. I remember when you were still in school and your teacher telling me about how you would just stare out of the window, oblivious to her even shouting at you. It's like you've never snapped out of that daydream.
I was never in a daydream, just... the other stuff was boring.
Harold, I'm not sure which is worse. The idea of you living with your head in the clouds or never being excited by life. Only boring people get bored.
I'm sorry, Professor.
Здрасте, приплыли. А что, я не могу туда зайти? А, это я. Так, центральная. Только вода. А вот. А куда мне надо?
Destination chosen. We hope you enjoy your all-water tube system journey.
Только вода.
You have
The
arrived.
reason, sir, is that all
Please exit the
water had
tube
to
in an
close the
orderly
line
manner.
temporarily for
We hope you
improvement
travel with us
works.
again soon.
But why isn't the line active? What needs improving? A man has a right to know.
I don't know the exact decision-making process that led to this, sir, but I assure you it will be for the good of your overall long-term...
Destination decided. Enjoy the view.
On the other line as a result of the inconvenience?
Так.
But Harold, I'm tired of chasing after you like you're a stupid butterfly.
Hang on. What's a butterfly? That sounds silly.
A butterfly is an insect from Earth. They had beautiful patterns on their wings and drank pollen from flowers. I suppose you could say they often appeared in extra natural moments in life. On the other hand, they were terribly inefficient, flighty, overly trusting, and delicate. Ergo, you never take responsibility, and I never know where to find you next.
I know I drift off a bit sometimes, but all water raised the tube fares again, and they never announce it properly. This time it really was an honest mistake. Plus, there was this woman who...
Quiet, Harold. We don't have time for your flights of fancy right now. There's important work afoot.
Oh, yeah.
Have you checked the blockage in the filter station yet? And did you need to feed the fish too?
Ah, yes.
Кто
Those
кормит
two.
рыбок? Ну да.
I'm on the case. Bye, Professor.
Aren't you forgetting something?
Oh, I'm sure those are all my tasks for the day.
You seem to have waylaid your PDA. It really is a wonder you get anything done around here.
Ah, thanks, Professor. It's got a life of its own.
Strangely enough, I noticed you hadn't added your daily task list to it. And I don't want to have to remind you about them again.
Oh, thanks. Let's see. So I access the list. It'll come back to me.
Just go to the 4 selection buttons.
Okay. Where were they again?
The upper right of the pad.
Ah, yeah. Top of the 4 buttons, right?
Так, ну-ка.
Cool. Then I use the navigation nub to highlight. And then hit the bottom button.
Precisely.
Okay, great. And it's the rightmost button to go back, right?
Indeed. Now hop to it. And I'll see you at the Agora arcades when you're done.
Так. Ну, как-то более-менее что-то потыкали. Так, а чё это и как? И походим, посмотрим, что тут вообще такое происходит. Посмотреть. Тут ничего взять не могу, короче. Только выйти, зайти и так далее. Так, прочистить фильтрованную станцию. Так, Мора сказала мне почистить фильтрованную станцию. Всегда делаю я. И покормить рыбок. Ага. Ну, окей. Я вот сюда. Я еще читаю.
Drat. It's out of food. Better ask Cyrus about this.
Так, а фильтр это вот это? Чё, как его почистить-то? Понятно. Так, ладно. Че какой-то хлам у него. Привет, привет. Не на чё жаловаться-то, Серега. Все хорошо. Сам как? Рассказывай. Я вроде бы все потихоньку, помаленьку. Вот какую-то игруху, демку нашла, но я ее как бы давно приметила. Месяца 3, да, может уже даже 4 назад. Но она все что-то никак не выйдет. И не знаю, выйдет она или не выйдет. Их его знает. Решила вот демку погонять. Пока разбираюсь, что тут да как. Блин, не пойму, что надо сделать. Фигней. Да, сыроватая игра еще, очень сыровата. Это тоже надо. Это правильно. Все, у меня застрял перс. Просто опять стоит в текстуре, где-то в ней застрял, и все. И знаете, я не удивлена. О, просрался. Как бы это ни звучало. Так. Окей. Сайрус. А где же он находится, ваш Сайрус? пошли посмотрим, где он там. Лаборатория. Так. Первый этаж. О.
Ah, Harold. Perfect timing.
Oh, Signor Tenenbaum, you too.
I was just hoping to watch some Sun Tzu's Ash. Got any idea how to work the old telly?
I think it's one of those all-water ad-only models.
Ah. Should still be good for watching the announcement on tonight, though, right?
You're really gonna watch that? They'll just announce another tube price hike again.
Well, who knows? Diego from Health Services said he heard something about the reveal of something important.
Что-то важное будет у нас.
What is Sun Tzu's Ash?
Yes, Sun Tzu's Aşk, Eternal Love. Best and only Turkish novella we have on board. I thought season 18 was bad, what with all the drama around Emery's cousin and whatnot. It's worth powering through to season 36 though. That's where the plot really thickens.
I'll try to check it out sometime.
Сериальчики. Так, ну, кстати, что ты
What
делаешь?
brings you to the lounge anyway?
Would you guess that the tubes to the utility district and the social district are down again?
Strangely, yes. I can believe that. Does that mean school is out?
Yep. The Bambinos are happy, and I don't mind the time off. But if it goes on much longer, they'll forget everything.
Won't they do their homework?
Maybe. The whole social district is off limits right now, so at least there won't be much else for them to do.
Is that why you're hanging out here?
Mostly. It's just kind of cozy here, though, you know?
I suppose it is.
Правда.
Anyway, don't mind me, Harold.
Bye, Chris.
See you later, Harold.
Окей.
I'll be here if you want some company.
Да, пока-пока. Пойдем дальше. Поищем, что там у нас. А чё, я не могу перейти? Ладно, сейчас, секунду, ребята. Так. На какой он мне этаж идти? Туалет. Нет. В туалет я не пойду. Кто такой вообще Сайрус? О, фильтратан. А, закрыто. Понятно. Еще ниже могу спуститься? Ничего себе. Что это такое вообще?
Clean as a whistle again.
Ага, фильтрацию произвела я. Каким-то чудесным образом я додумалась, куда идти. Нет, ну почему-то, когда я думала, что написано есть русский перевод и русские субтитры, я думала, что хотя бы надписи в игре тоже будут. Ну, типа как локацию-то, епсель-мопсель, я ж, блин, что-то я могу додуматься, но... Ладно. Но я вообще не думала, что тут так столько много разговоров будет. И нам этого Сириуса искать, или как Сайруса. Сайруса.
I hate being railroaded, but sometimes you just have to go where they tell you. It's better than Moreau having to bail me out again.
И непонятно, куда тут можно выйти, куда зайти. Ну ладно, сейчас найдем. Обсерватория, ботаническая, что-то там, ботаникал концепт, понятно. Ладно, пойдем поищем. О! Здорово, ты Сириус или кто там? Ой, Сайрус.
Hey, Sai.
Сай, точно.
What's going? I mean, how's up?
Just doing my usual rounds. Trying to clean the fish and feed the filter station.
Super nice. How are the fishies doing?
They're swimming away, looking good. But there's no food left in the fish feeding machine.
Ah, lovely. Yeah, I've been thinking about fish a lot recently. I've been wondering if, given fish blood is such a good fertilizer, what the slow release phosphates and nitrogen, but we don't want to hurt fish. If samples were taken, we could somehow synthesize the...
Sai, that sounds very interesting, but what about the food for the fish themselves?
Hmm? Oh, yes. Sorry, Brat. Didn't I restock the other night? Must have just thought about it. I'll have to formulate some more.
You make the fish food yourself?
Oh, I do indeed. I'm working on a new recipe at the moment, in fact.
But I mean, can fish even taste?
It's not just about taste, it's about nutrition. We want their gills to function optimally, don't we? And their pigments to express as vividly as possible, a bit like flowers.
Sai. New fish food would be great. I'm sure they'll love it.
Well, I'll get right on it. Promise. Yeah, I think I have a test batch. Yep, here. A little taster to keep them going. You should try some too.
Thanks. I'll let you know what they think.
Так, пойдемте-ка. О.
Oh, did you see that?
Was that fish real?
I'm not sure. I mean, even if it wasn't, their methods are getting way more sophisticated lately.
Yeah.
I kind of look forward to seeing what stunt they're going to pull next.
Me too. As long as I don't have to clean it up. Do you remember their first messages?
Yeah. Wasn't it something about Fedora not being able to take off being a conspiracy?
Yes, on all those little flyers. Handwritten, too. What did that fish message mean, do you think?
I guess something about exploring the planet?
Didn't it say what's out here?
Скучно поиграть даже не во что. Ну, не знаю, Серега, игр-то
Maybe they think
дохренище.
the ocean is a conspiracy
Другой
too?
момент. Что именно хочешь? Ну или типа именно новенькое хочется. Много чего новенького выйдет скоро. Но опять же, смотря что тебе, так сказать, нравится, что заходит. У меня нет каких-то прям четких предпочтений в плане игр, ну типа какой-то прям конкретики. Мне просто нравится что-то новое для себя открывать. То есть пусть это даже не новая игра, их с ним. Главное, что для меня она новая, и какие-то новые вот, истории узнавать, так сказать, новых героев, эти механики, еще что-то, лор. То есть вот такое мне, да, такое мне заходит. Так, куда я иду? Господи. Я уже забыла, где я живу. А, телефон. Не, ну с телефона согласна. Гораздо прям урезано. Как сказать. Но, не знаю, я... Ихов, что я там залипала в телефоне? А, ну да, всякие папка, Геншин, этот, В4. Это если мумухи нравятся. Потом, что еще я... Я уже и подзабыла, что я там еще залипала. А, я недавно, кстати, играла в этого... Ну, не лисенок, а этот... Как называют? Такие, как маленькие, похожи на лисичек с ушками.
Little fishy? Your
О,
little fishy is now
новый
served.
телефон, хорошо. А я что-то раньше на самсунгах сидела. Да долго, лет, наверное, 12 самсунгами пользовалась. А сейчас в этот раз...
Enjoyment evaluation minimal. Energy levels depleted. Recharging required. Next destination, Agora Arcades.
Окей. Новое задание. Так, а сейчас, короче, ну, последний телефон взяла этот самый... Пока. Там какой-то F, что-то там. Из последних. Прошка. Ну, классный. В нем тоже этот процик хороший очень. Да и в принципе, блин, неплохой телефончик. Драгоновский стоит, по-моему, X8 первый ген. Или X9, блять, какой? Короче, вот я не помню. Или X8, или X9 ген. Первый и 8 ядер по 3,2 у меня. Вроде так. По телефону. Я просто у меня уже это и телефон, и этот у меня настолько уже путается все. Так. Ага. Так, у меня какие-то аркады. Ну, сейчас как бы, да, тоже, блин, на мобильном это бывает пошустрее, блин. Интернет. Не знаю, у меня вот у самой, блин, я не сказать, что, блин, я живу в деревне, но хочу сказать о том, что, ну, интернет говёный у меня. Самое смешное, ну, типа, центр, да, Ростова, он там километрах в 30, ну, ладно, в 40 от меня находится. Вот. Там все отлично, там, ну, нормальный интернет. А до нас его, типа, тянуть... Им не кайф, короче, хотя я не понимаю, почему, типа, людей до хера, город тоже не маленький, ну, вот я в Новочеркасске живу, город не маленький. В чем прикол, непонятно, типа. У меня, да, хероватый. Причем, что у меня интернет, типа...
Why isn't this working? So typical. I suppose the ticket reactivation is still going to take a while.
Так, а чё, ну если эта штука не работает, то каким образом... Посмотреть можно на телеке. Сейчас посмотрим. У этого, да, есть телек тут?
Hello again.
Hey, Chris. Ticket not working. Mind if I watch the announcement with you?
Oh, be my guest. Not that I actually live here.
Oh, it's starting.
We chose the stars, not instead of the Earth, but because of it. We chose sacrifice and responsibility. Well, we didn't, I guess, but our ancestors did, and we wouldn't be here if they hadn't. Left, I mean. We'd be back on Earth, and where would that have got anyone? We may not have ever seen our home, tasted its air, or gazed across its boiling seas, but we remember it. And then we made a new home, even if it wasn't quite what anyone had in mind. And one corporation over all others helped make that possible. All water. On that note, I'd like to introduce Madam CEO Brenna Castlejock.
Good day to you all. As you may know, I am Brenna Castlejock, the CEO of All Water Corporation. More importantly, I'm a citizen of the Fedora just like you. And it's my unmitigated pleasure today to show you what you're about to see. Join me in reliving and celebrating the remarkable journey we've been on together, before we unveil the next step of that journey.
Да, оборудование, согласна. Не, ну у меня, как бы, видишь, у меня-то все это... У меня нету нормального, так сказать, интернета изначально.
That dream began at the height of the Cold War, when the world was on the very brink of annihilation. He conceived of an ark-like spacefaring ship, financed by the wealthiest countries, families, and private institutions such as the Schlipmeyer Foundation, as a gesture of global care for the human race. That ship journeyed for 200 years, was home to 5 generations, and sailed past many solar systems, making fascinating discoveries along the way, like the bacteria that are now responsible for our energy supply, or the mineral samples we took from planets along the way that allow us to build new materials. We had difficulties to deal with too, such as surprise asteroid fields, periods of hopelessness, and the unpleasant albeit brief alien infestation. And of course, 120 years after launch, our last message from our beloved Earth in its final moments. After 200 years, we finally arrived at our destination, only to find that the promising, watery planet contained no habitable landmass and dense, toxic gases in the atmosphere. Hardly the second Earth we had hoped for. It wasn't long into our new search that the solar winds came. Maybe our ancestors couldn't have possibly known, or maybe they could.
Это ты еще по минималочке, Серега, посчитал. Ну, как бы так. Среднячок, скажем.
Thankful for a soft landing and good waterproofing.
Wasn't that a wild ride, huh? We've achieved so much aboard the Fedora, but we've never stopped thinking big. We had the idea to make sure we weren't missing out on anything going on outside. We're in a whole new galaxy, so we should be listening to see what the local news is. So we hatched a new plan. A state-of-the-art, deep space radio buoy capable of keeping itself afloat and slowly circumnavigating our watery new home while scanning for signals and interesting cosmic gossip. And, wait for it, yes, we're delighted to announce it's floating to the surface right now. That's right, the buoy will be in position in another few hours. Big congratulations and thanks to All Water for making this possible. I'm excited to see what we pick up.
That's some announcement, huh?
Sure, makes for some nice gossip. But I think they should fix the tube system or upgrade the TVs, eh? For this fancy boy drama, eh?
Yeah, that'd be nice. What if there really is nothing else out there?
Exactamundo. We should be focusing on inner space before outer, huh?
Yeah, man. Speaking of inner space, I hope the tickets are working again tomorrow.
Que claro. At least I brought some homework to mark. Those bambinos will forget everything at this rate.
And you've got your trusty couch.
Yep. We've gotten to know each other well.
Okay. I'm gonna get some sleep. Buonanotte, Chris.
Buonanotte, Harold.
One hot. Fish, fish, fish hot. When you drink at Gertrude's, you're not just drinking in the beautifully balanced taste of hops, golden barley and double dry ale. You're also drinking
Да уж.
something.
Странные события там происходят.
Please remember, the all-water tube system will shortly be closing for the night. Get snug, not stranded.
А где у меня спальня? Я же где-то сплю. Нет? Я бессонный человек, когда не сплю. Так, это какой-то хлам тут у меня. Странно. Террисленд в марте. Ну, сейчас мифы ж выходят. Я знаю, что наши многие туда идут. У нас как бы сейчас в клане, ну, типа вот в Дискорд, да, клановский. У нас в Дискорде уже 400 человек, как бы. Так что у нас уже много. И я вот не знаю, я знаю, что много пойдут, да, в мифы, естественно. Ну, вот я... Мое. Вот. Они вот уже там какого-то февраля 17-20 я уже забыла, если честно. Ну, скоро будут. Так. А так, да, хочется что-нибудь уже, что-нибудь. Хотя, не знаю, ну вот тоже, блин, смотря кто как играет, то есть, ну, например, я не хочу, например, мне не по кайфу, короче, спидранить игры, да, типа, мне по кайфу понимать, типа, что, как, зачем и почему. Потихонечку узнавать, потихонечку доходить до босса, потихоньку это как-то. Но люди ж разные, поэтому нужно подбирать коллектив такой же, чтобы тебе было удобненько с ними играть, интересненько. Соответственно, команды. Чё, я не пойму, мне надо делать? Спать? Как же неудобно, что моя кровать стоит прямо под лабораторией Мора. Она иногда так шумит по ночам. Моя кровать стоит под лабораторией. Здрасте, переплыли. Я нашла свою кровать. Наконец-таки.
Oh boy, what a day. Here's hoping tomorrow's a bit more relaxed. I could do with a day off. All this running back and forth for people is tiring, man. But, Agent Harrelson, that's what they pay you for. Don't let us down now.
Ой-ой-ой, день 18200 что-то там. Я не успела прочитать. Ладно. Короче, в общем, картина более-менее понятна, да? То есть мы были на каком-то супер-бупер космическом корабле, на котором в течение уже 5 поколений успело смениться. Наши предки там путешествовали по разным планетам, добывали всякие материалы, там узнавали много всего, короче, исследовали. И поэтому...
Hello, Professor. What did you think of that announcement?
It was quite fantastically self-aggrandizing.
Yes, it did go on a bit. The boy seems cool, though.
Indeed. I'm sure it'll make a great source of distraction. Now, if you're quite ready...
Sure. Ready for what?
I made a breakthrough discovery at the Arboretum last night. You remember the last batch of bloomy rocks?
Oh, the really small ones from the last intake? The ones with the strange shapes and the little holes and...
The blue ones, yes. Turns out their surface composition doesn't just give us clues about our immediate aquatic environs. I think they've picked up some influences from outer space as well. Take a look through the microscope. You'll see what I mean.
Just remind me exactly how that thing works again.
Harold, are you fooling me? This will be the last time I explain it to you, so for once, pay attention. You need to open the hatch first. Now, activate the switch next to the board to open the sample shelf.
Так. Угу.
The rock you want is in the container on the lower right. You remember your left and right? Bring it to the microscope and insert it into the hatch. Et voila! Check the microscope and finally you'll see what I...
Ну-ка.
The one you're looking at now seems to have picked up radiation from our nearest sun.
Oh.
There's a particular mark for each time there's been a solar flare.
I can only see one mark?
That's the problem. There isn't enough of a recording on this one. I dated it to roughly 40 BC.
So we need an older one. For...
Exactly. Older ones, ideally. Although I doubt we'll have much luck catching more of them by chance. Oh, yes. We have to figure out when there's going to be a gap between flares. Flares cause the solar winds. A gap between solar storms is our only window for leaving this place. I need you to look into this, Harold. If anyone on board has an older rock, we need it procured. Yes?
But if we're not going to be able to catch one, where am I supposed to start looking?
You could start at Tommy's store. You and I both know that guy somehow gets hold of whatever those filter stations spit out, and then sells them at an outrageous markup.
Good evening, Jean.
Nice to see you, Bridget.
Is the sample in the microscope? I'm really curious to inspect it.
Yes, you definitely should.
Вот так-то.
So...
Dare I ask, what is it?
Oh, no, it's okay. I'll be off.
Be good, Harold.
Так, найти камень надо. Так, пойти на поиски Мора просят меня сходить в магазин Томми, в аркадах Агоры, и спросить, не остался ли у него в закромах старый синий камень. Хорошо. Ну, пойдем поищем. Так, этого нужно выйти.
Harold, when you see Cyrus, could you give him a message for me?
Sure thing, Professor.
Just ask him, how are the details coming along?
Okay. I will ask him, but,
Yes, I know. I could ask him myself, but didn't you stop to wonder why I don't want to?
I just did stop to wonder.
It's complicated, okay? We go back a long way and don't always see eye to eye, especially on matters of categorization, nomenclature, and subsequent archiving methodology. Not that he ever saw fit to delineate his preferred... Don't mind me, Harold. I just mean Cyrus has his stubborn phases, and I just can't talk to him when he's in one.
Okay, say no more. Your message is safe with me.
Actually, Harold, no, it's okay. Nothing. Run along now.
Батюшки. Тетя это мне. То надо, то не надо, то пойди, то не пойди. Пойдем, узнаем что-нибудь. Этот. Я же забыла. Сначала к Сайрусу зайду. А потом пойду тогда, наверное... Мне вообще... Так, ладно. Я уже забыла, где этот Сайрус. Так, подожди. Фильтрация. Нет, не фильтрация. Вот, да, ботанический. Кто-то там. А его тут и нету. Ладно. А его-то там и нету этого. Так, тут я тоже почему-то не могу вниз спуститься. А, может через Интер как-то? Короче, странно, но я тут не могу тоже как-то. Да. Попробуем, короче... Ой. В общем, пока что я поняла, что да, мы живем на этом корабле, который ну, в общем, где-то на дне океана какой-то планеты находится. По каким-то причинам мы не можем... ну типа поломались, поэтому не можем плыть. И вот пока что живем здесь в воде.
Destination selected. Have a pleasant journey and a fantastic day.
Вот как-то так. Вроде как типа тех, кто ну типа как это были организаторы или главное.
Utterly unconcerned for your own safety, no respect for authority, wanton disregard for the future of humanity.
Harold! Good timing. You can explain things to the Major, can't you?
Harold, come here and explain things. And yourself.
Major, I'm just passing through. I really don't know what this is about. Hi, Felix.
So you're not here to make excuses for this diminutive delinquent?
Hey, I'm not diminutive. I've just got longer to live than you. And Harold, tell him about our plan.
Harold! I thought I told you to stay out of trouble. I should have known you'd be wrapped up in this.
I'm not in trouble. There is no plan.
Are you questioning my authority and/or organizational merit?
What? No, Major.
If I find out you're a bad influence on young Felix here...
Not me, Major. Whatever Felix did, I'm sure it was meant innocently.
And how would you know about that? Unless you're in league with him.
I mean, if you just relax.
Relax? Harold, You're really starting to tweak my beak.
But what did Felix do anyway?
Utterly unconcerned for his own safety, no respect for authority, wanton disregard.
Anyway, Major, under whose jurisdiction is Harold in trouble?
Mine! I'm the law here. Felix, will you be a witness to this?
Absolutely.
And can you testify to Harold's involvement?
Only if he's willing to testify to mine.
Harold, tell the truth now. It'll be easier in the long run.
I haven't witnessed anything to testify.
Damn it! Then the case is in danger of falling apart.
I'm sure Felix's parents will deal with this.
Good point. They should really be present while you question me, Major. I'm only a minor.
Don't you throw the book at me, son. Where are they anyway?
I don't know. And good luck finding them.
Oh no, Felix, have you lost them?
Harold, leave this to the professionals. Felix, do you mean to tell me you've neglected to file a missing person or persons report?
Shouldn't we look for them?
Don't change the subject.
But, Major, what is the subject?
That's right, Harold. Know your rights.
If, and I mean if, you're acting as some kind of heroic big brother figure to this young man, I expect you to be a positive influence.
There's no...
Come on, spit it out, man!
Just leave me alone, Sandstrom. I've got fish to feed.
Okay, Harold, but your fish won't save you if I catch you red-handed. Now, Felix! Where is Felix?
Felix?
Harold, you've lost him! Gah!
Ну и все. Вау, что это за штука такая прикольная?
Hello, Mr. Secretary. 8, right?
I'm afraid not. You must be thinking of my brother, Secretary 8. Or Secretary 24, of course.
Oh, sorry. I always get that mixed up. There are just 3 of you, right?
Well now, 3 of us work for Allwater, yes.
Oh, so there's another who doesn't?
Yes, Secretary 8 is the man to ask about that. He remembers it all much better than I do.
Remembers? Okay, sounds serious.
Anyway, I'm neglecting my post. Welcome to the Agora Arcades. Would you like to partake in the monthly all-water raffle bonanza?
Oh, sure. Wait, is it free to enter?
Certainly. The raffle is a generous gesture of frivolity from Allwater to you, the citizens of Fedora.
Okay, I'm ready.
Ну-ка.
I'll just spin her up. Drum roll, please. And... Looks like you were unlucky this time, but that's life. Try again next month.
Офигеть. Пошли походим, узнаем, что это такое-то. Так. Да, двойная черная алмазная акция Слиппи началась только сегодня. Не пропустите запуск новой эксклюзивной кампании Слиппи. Бегите в магазин Слиппи сейчас. Угу. Спасибо. Так. Просят спросить Царуса, как... Так. Хорошо, поищем. Сейчас найдем.
You're cool. So be cool all of the time with my patented Consta-Cool fabrics. So you see, that's the Slippy difference. And if you just watch this exciting infomercial... Ah, Harold, if it isn't my favorite multi-maintenance man. Wait, are you sure I can't interest you in... Oh, never mind.
Hello. How's business?
You're an everyman, right? I've made a new ad, and I need your opinion. I mean, I think it's great, but maybe it's too high concept.
Oh, well, I'm not really qualified to...
Nonsense. Just watch.
I was trying to read a book in the comfort of my own home, but my own home wasn't comfortable. It was too hot to concentrate. Will I ever be able to read to my children or enjoy the adventures of the Fedora 4 from my armchair again?
Why, yes, of course you will. With my patented, tried and tested aircon system, you'll always be able to keep your brain, books, and body sweat-free and as cool as Jimson Jameson himself. Please note, Slippy's aircon system is not officially endorsed by the creators of the Fedora 4 or their likenesses.
Sometimes I just can't get cozy. How's a man supposed to look after his family with cold arms? My family are depending on me. What am I going to do?
Clad yourself in one of our triple insulating cozy jackets and matching thermal underwear, of course. You know what they say, warm hands, warm heart. Slippy's means heritage. I'm the latest in a long tradition of winter sports enthusiasts. Slipmeyers throughout history have kept everyone from royalty to the common man warm and cozy in their pursuits of the great outdoors. Slippy's means social responsibility. The Schlipmeyers were one of the most generous sponsors of the Fedora 1 project, giving back to the people, sharing their knowledge of insulation technologies and considerable wealth to keep humanity warm and cozy among the stars. Remember, you deserve to live and work at whatever temperature is right for you. With over 200 years of expertise, you can bet the weather forecast shows Slippies across the board. Come in out of the cold and into Slippies. Slippies. Heat protection so good, it'll be a cold day in hell. Well, what did you think?
There were lots of things, and...
Great! So glad you agree. And while you're here...
I was just going...
Ah, come on. You can't go without testing my new half-pipe experience. It's new and improved by a little modification to my patented aircon system that I'm calling the Freezer!
Is that... do I have to...
I'm glad you asked. It combines precise atmospheric condition synthesis with the ski sim to recreate the most lifelike experience of skiing you can dream of.
That sounds... wait. Me? Skiing? But I don't...
Nonsense. I'm sure you're a natural. Now let's get you strapped in.
О, подморочил.
Oh, Harold, you were really blown away by it, huh? First time's the hardest. It's all downhill from there. I guess I'm Slippy by name, but you're Slippy by nature.
I guess so. I'd really better go now.
Sure, but just so you know, I run a pretty generous referral scheme if you're interested. For every customer you get.
Gotta dash.
Okay, Harold. Be skiing ya. Tim, what do you think about the announcement then?
I think it sounds exciting, Alan.
You think everything sounds exciting?
Hey, Tommy. I don't suppose you'll be back in the shop soon?
Прошу прощения.
I mean, I can come back later?
Oh no, what do you need?
It's just that the professor and I need some sea rocks. I mean, filter rocks from older times that have come from the filters, and I feel like you might have one?
Shh, quiet! Don't be mentioning Filter Frankie! You know that every piece of my inventory is legally obtained, or legally found, right?
Right. Sure, that's why I'm here. To legally acquire an item of yours that you may have.
Okay, look and listen here, Longy Long Pants. I shut the store for a reason, you know? Oh man, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to call you Longy Long Pants just then.
You sure you don't want me to come back another time?
It's fine. I'm just feeling sorry for myself. I've got this gut feeling that my beautiful angel wife don't care about me no more.
Oh.
No, I know I'm oversharing again. Tommy, you gotta stop oversharing. Look, kid, either way, I'm not gonna be of any help to you today.
If you're sure.
Yeah, you just caught me on a blue note, that's all. She's been spending so much time with that beautiful chunk of marble. You know, the guy in the silk robe and the flowing locks?
Да уж. Так, давай почитаем, что мы там в итоге отдел. Закрытый Бригитте. Томми, оказывается, открывать магазин из-за... в отношениях с Бригиттой. Может быть, сначала в энергетический район и узнать, не могли чем-то ей помочь. Так, Сайруса я еще не видела. А еще с секретарем поговорить. Ну, спасибо. Дел накидали, конечно. Будь здоров. Вот и ёперный балет. О, это кто?
Hello.
Yeah, man. Welcome to the fish hut. Sample a homegrown fedora fish or a freshwater catch of the day.
What's the catch of the day today?
Today, we have the great spotted super grouper.
Sounds tasty. Just out of interest, is that a native fish?
Hard to tell, man. You know, a few of the ship's fish escaped during the crash. So we don't know if they thrive in the ocean or even intermingle with native species. But we can guarantee that fresh super grouper taste you know and love.
Так, ладно. И закрыт магазин. Это, наверное, вот это вот Томми магаз закрыт. А он сидит в баре, побухивает. Зашибись. Потому что, видите ли, что-то там... Ему кажется, что жена его не любит больше. Опа, камень.
There's the blue rock, the bane of my day. Where's Tommy when you need him?
А, его так вот закрыты. Понятно. Закрыто, никого нету. Тут есть кто-нибудь? Что такое? Быть какая-то. Ладно. Ой-ой-ой. Там нет. Так. О.
Hey there.
The name is Eve, not there.
Oh, sorry, Eve.
Can I help you, mister?
No, just came to visit Rafi. What you playing?
Oh, some game. I'd rather be reading, but here we are.
What do you like to read?
Anything really, you know. At the moment, hegemony and the pan-liberalism agenda of agnostic psychopolitic, mostly.
That's a book?
Yes. Say, did you know Captain-at-Large Baronhout holds the high score in this game?
No. That's cool. I always wondered what those initials at the top of the leaderboard meant.
Yeah. Well, see ya.
Понятно, понятно. Очень резко. Батюшка. Какого чуда происходит? О, всё. Ладно, понятно. Да ёптимо.
Oh, hey, Rafi.
Harold.
Is everything okay?
The tube route to the school in the social district is out.
Oh, right. Makes sense. Annoying.
That's not what's annoying.
Oh?
Kids. Everywhere. All the time. No school means no peace. You're just hanging around. Taking up space. Playing all the arcades.
Oh dear. But isn't that what this place is for? Kinda? Oh. I see. Good luck.
Да уж.
Oh, Onat.
Hey, how is it going, Harold?
Not too shabby, thanks. How about you?
I'm super, actually. I found a book.
Oh, cool. What kind of book?
It was just discovered. A book written on Earth.
Написано на
Nobody
земле.
on station has
Прикольно.
read it yet, apart from me.
Wow, what's it about?
Stick around, and you'll find out. My newest performance piece is a reading of it.
Oh, nice. Which part?
All of it, Harold, all of it. Without interruption. It's gonna be a wild ride, so buckle up.
Wow, okay. Good luck.
Прикольно. Прикольно. Это кто у нас?
Hey, buddy.
Бадди?
Hey, Harold. Great to see you. How about that announcement, eh?
Yeah, it was really something.
It sure was. I try not to busy myself with those kinds of affairs. I'm just happy you're joining in for the station jog.
The jog? I was only...
Chris promised me he'd be here any minute. Now we've really got a jog team on our hands.
I think I'll pass.
No one's forcing you, Harold. But why don't you keep me company until Chris arrives?
Okay, that I can do. How's the post today?
Oh, it's a bit slow, what with the tube to the utility district being out, so I can't really work. Not working makes me so restless.
I hope it's back soon. Good thing you have the arcades to jog around.
Yep, and Chris can't get to the school for the same reason. So at least we'll have plenty of time to work out together. That young man is almost as fit as me.
Why do I feel like I'm the odd one out? Oh, hey, Chris.
Last to arrive, first to finish. That's my motto.
Harold, won't you stay? The jog team won't be the same without you.
Yeah, venga, Harold. You can't leave now, I just got here. Jog team, jog team, jog team.
Okay. Go jog team.
Come on, Harold. Keep up.
Guys. Go on.
Jog.
With I thought I was fit.
Good show, Harold.
Сейчас
How's everyone feeling?
помрет. Ха-ха.
I think that was a new personal best for me.
Fine. Thanks, buddy. How'd you both keep so fit?
Oh, you know me, Harold. I've been running around this station for years. Gotta keep up my reputation for same-day service after all.
Healthy body, healthy mind. That's what keeps me going. Gotta set a good example for those lazy students of mine, too.
Have you got any tips?
Just keep on moving, Harold. You never know when you'll have to slow down. So keep going while you can.
Так. Сообщение. Кто-то нарисовал граффити на стене. Выглядит ужасно. Сотри его, пожалуйста. Профессор. Ага. Беда в том, что я так и не нашла. Кого-то мне там надо было найти, я так и не нашла. Ладно. Ну, типа я вообще не пойму. А куда это заглянуть? Где она, блин? Так. А дополнительная миссия — это еще поговорить с этим, поговорить с тем. Так, ну я не знаю, туда что ли полечу.
Destination determined. Now, relax with all water.
Посмотрим.
Welcome. Please submit
You're
a
here.
disinfecting.
Thank you for choosing all water tubes.
Procedure welcome. Please submit to a gentle disinfecting. Close your eyes. Procedure will begin in 3, 2.
Ничего не происходит. Что должно было произойти? Ну, непонятно. Просто дезинфекция таким образом. Ладно. Так, попробовать зайти. Ой, какая же сырая игрушка. Это трэш какой-то. Я просто в стенку 400 часов иду. Ну, пожалуйста, пожалуйста. Можно зайти уже? Харальд, зайди, пожалуйста. Сюда, в дверку. Вот сюда, в дверку зайди, пожалуйста. Да уж. Ну.
Oh, there's Bridget. And Chris. What are they doing in there? I can't hear them, but maybe I can lip read. Seems like Bridget is pretty excited about something. It looks like she's saying... It's unacceptable. Tommy would realize. It's just not worth the risk. Ooh, Chris is replying. It's totally worth any risk. Anyway, we should get back before people notice. Pretty mysterious. Now I wish I'd never skipped those lip reading classes.
Так. Зачем я во все это влез? Я же совсем не разбираюсь во всех этих отношениях. Это миссия для агента Гард. Ладно. Влез так влез. Иди уже. О! Вот ты где. Ты мне нужен.
Hello, Sai. How's it going?
Oh, it's been tough, Harold. Every detail has a detail. It's like this filigreed. Oh, it's good you're here, actually.
Yeah? What do you need?
Well, I'm having a bit of difficulty with a 3D printer. It's leaving gaps everywhere.
Oh, okay. Shall I take a look?
Yes, please. But I hope you're better with technology than you are with the ladies.
I hope so too.
Anyway, see if you and your screwdriver can get this printer its third dimension back.
Так.
You have to undo the screws first to remove the front panel.
Да ёпсель-мопсель. Чё за... Как он так отвертку держит, я вообще не понимаю. Ладно, оставляем.
I think you're nearly there.
Так, нормально, нормально.
Something happened then. Keep going.
Да уж. О, мы нашли.
Now, you see that hole? Oh, I'm sorry, Harold. I couldn't resist.
Ow! Ow! Sai, was the printer even broken?
Maybe. If it's any consolation, I discovered this little trick the hard way.
Ow! Why didn't you just fix it then?
Well, where would the fun have been in that?
I'm not sure I like your idea of fun.
Да уж.
Honey says the same thing to me. But I guess she didn't like your idea of fun either, eh?
Ow.
Think of it as a wake-up call, Harold. Yeah, a little extra juice.
Oh, that reminds me. Moreau asked me to ask you, how are the details coming along?
Oh, thanks, Harold. Just like her to ask that.
Is it? Anyway, see you next time, Sai.
Так. Да уж. Спасибо, блин.
Harold, one more thing.
What is it, Sai?
Could you take Moreau a message?
I suppose. Is it just gonna be like hers?
No, nothing like that. It's something definitely unrelated.
So, what's the message?
Oh, okay, fine. You got me. Happy? Just tell her procedure smeeger and that she puts the YRU in Cyrus.
I don't know that's such a good idea. I mean, what is this whole thing about exactly anyway?
She started it. Back in the days, we were both part of the archive club. She was always so darn keen to throw away all the rules and invent new archiving procedures. She called it a healthy distrust for calcified mental models. But all it did was stop us ever getting anything done.
So, you disagreed about archiving?
Precisely. But it was fundamental. I mean, we respected each other's work, but there was this deep difference. And I guess neither of us was willing to budge.
So, what did you decide about the archives?
That's not important anymore. Come on, man. Sometimes you don't need to reinvent the wheel.
Okay. So, no message for her?
Just tell her I say hi.
Передай
She'll know what I
привет.
mean.
Okay.
Ладно.
Catch you later, Sai.
Понятно. Так, эти там сидят. Жена Тома и здоровый громила. Обесцвеченными волосами. Ладно.
Welcome. Please submit to a gentle disinfecting. Close your eyes. Procedure will begin in 3, 2.
Так. Сначала Тому расскажем про жену его, а потом вернемся к нашей женщине. А что вдруг Том нам все-таки продаст этот камень? Чи не камень, чи что там такое?
Thank you for traveling with all water.
Зачем я?
What do you know about Filter Frankie?
Filter Frankie?
Yeah, Frankie, who likes filters. Hence, Filter Frankie.
Right. Well, I heard he's always.
I'm sorry to bother you again, but I went looking for Mrs. Vandervaart, and she was at the harvest office.
None news. It's her office. Where else would she be?
I know, but it's more who was there with her that I thought, I should mention.
What? Who was she with?
It looked totally professional. I didn't see anything bad. Just Senor Tenenbaum.
What? What's he doing in her office? There's no way he knows enough about energy. If I still had my own hair, it would never have come to this.
Tommy, I'm sure it's not like that.
You don't understand, Harold, what it's like to get old. But I'll be damned if I'm gonna take this lying down.
Tommy, I don't think you should, get angry.
And you're in on this with me now, Harold. You did the right thing bringing this to me.
I'm really sure it's nothing, just a lunch chat.
I've just been so busy working on this damned store sign, thinking Bridget would love the ambition, See me as a real go-getter again. But maybe this whole time I should have been showing her signs of my love.
I'll bet she knows you...
You're absolutely right. We'll modify the sign. Tonight. Make it into a great big sparkly neon proclamation of our love. A sign she won't be able to miss. A sign to blind that glossy-maned Casanova.
I mean, I'm not sure that's the sign.
Don't doubt it, Harold. This is gonna work. I just feel it. You're in, right? Will you help me save our love?
Yeah? I'll try.
Knew I could count on you. Let's get to work.
Ага, Том плюс Берта.
I'm gonna go freshen up a little. Might even put on a different outfit now that I think of it. Will you go and look for Bridget for me?
Бригитта.
My dear Bridget, I'm sorry we haven't been able to spend much time together recently. So I get how you might be attracted to the man-machine with the flowing looks of an angel that you call your friend. But I do beg you to give me another chance. Please, Bridget, will you let me back into your heart and take this monument to our love as a sign of my great affection?
Tommy, of course I love you, and I would never betray you. I just wanted to give you some space. I saw you working so hard on your new sign, and I just wasn't allowed to tell you.
Couldn't tell me what?
Oh, what the heck. The ship's facing some issues with the energy budget. I knew you would need a lot of light for your sign, and I just wasn't allowed to tell you.
Ha! No way we've got an energy problem here.
That was it? No helping Tenenbaum with his spray tan?
That was it. No spray tan.
I'm so sorry, Buttercupsy. I love you.
I love you.
Давайте, закругляйтесь.
Thank you for your help, Harold.
Да.
I was hoping you'd accept this stone as a thank you.
О, он мне под...
Oh,
Что?
no. Moreau won't be happy to hear about this.
Что? Кто-то украл этот камень синий? Да какого лешего? Все не слава богу.
Oh, Harold, listen, about the rock, I'm really sorry it's gone. You know, I would have loved for you to have it.
It's okay, Tommy. It wasn't your fault.
I just feel bad, I was so wrapped up in my own stuff, maybe... I don't know.
Thanks, Tommy. Maybe it'll turn up. I'm just glad you and Bridget made up.
Thanks, Harold. You're a swell guy. I'll keep my eyes peeled. Let you know if I hear anything.
Thanks, Tommy.
Ладно. Это, конечно, потеря вообще лютейшая.
Major?
Harold, if it transpires you had anything to do with this wanton violation of Code 7887, then so...
No. I want to find the rock more than anyone.
Say I believe you. Can you think of anything that might help us find the culprits?
I'm sorry, Major. I'll let you know if I think of anything.
See that you do. That missing rock is a stain on my sheet of justice.
I will. Bye, Major.
Be good, Harold.
Bridget?
Harold, how are you doing?
You know, same old.
Yep, same old here too.
Energy issues?
You heard that, Mr. Busy Ears? Ugh, but yes. I mean, we've always got to be careful and efficient. And, you know, this isn't public, but I want to be extra careful right now until we figure out what's going on.
Is the station using more energy than it used to?
Well, yeah, especially the transportation system.
And the damn tubes or tickets never work and just get more expensive all the time anyway.
Right.
Remind me why we can't just reduce the transport system?
I ask myself the same thing. Every time we add some new upgrade or expand it, it eats up more energy. Our production process doesn't get any more efficient. Plus, when we held an anonymous vote about it, the majority of Fedorans said they'd rather have more transport now rather than more energy later. So...
You know, I'm not sure I've ever understood exactly how the energy process works.
Gosh, why are you asking me this now? It's not exactly a line answer. Look, if you really want to know, swing by the Energy Harvest office sometime and I'll break it down for you.
I'd better go. Thanks, Bridget.
See you, Harold.
Понятно. Короче, странные вещи какие-то происходят. Там вот в системе. Очень происходит.
Harold, got you a message.
Oh, thank you, Miss...
Zoodle, pleased to make your acquaintance. So, it's from Felix. He says there's something he wants to show you and to expect a secret message soon.
Oh, what? Why? I mean, and why couldn't he just have said that to me himself?
I don't know, go ask him. My work here is done. Laters, mister.
Thanks.
Анна. Малой, что ли, стырил камень этот? Ладно, пойдем.
All water, moving people every day. We know you enjoyed traveling with all water. You're welcome.
Пойдемте вообще посмотрим, что происходит. Так, ладно. Привет, привет, Рейнер. Спасибочки, Рейнер. Да и вот это решила посмотреть, пощупать. Давно хотела, но что-то не решалась. Сейчас немножко времени нашла. Но что-то пока непонятно. Я что-то думала, тут написано типа русский. Это думала, и на русском все будет написано, перевод. Ага. Конечно.
Sen beni efsunluyor musun? Sana olan hislerimi ifade etmeye cümleler çok kifayetsiz kalıyor. Yine yeniden duymak istiyorum. Neyi? Niçin? Neden? Ne zaman duymak istiyorsun? İltifatına mazhar olmayı. Nefes alma sebebim sensin. Rüyalar mıydı gördüklerim? Yoksa gerçek mi yaşadıklarım? Her şeyi hatırlıyorum. Her şeyi hatırlıyorum. Mucize. Mucize bu. Sen benim aşık olduğum kadındın. Kadınsın sevgilim. Zeynep. Zeynep'im. Ben de her şeyi hatırlıyorum. Sen benim aşık olduğum adamdın. Emre. Emrem. İnanıyorum mucizelere sevgilim. Ömrümün sonuna kadar seninle olacağım.
Что за жесть?
Evet sevgilim. Sana sarılıp ömrümün sonuna kadar ayrılmayacağıma şerefim üzerine söz veriyorum. Bundan sonra birbirimize katiyen...
Так, ладно. Где там наша женщина? Спать скоро. А вот наша женщина мечты. Ай, рассказать же ей надо.
Professor, you're not going to believe this.
Why does that not surprise me?
The blue rock. It's gone.
You found it? You lost it?
It was stolen from Tommy's store.
This is utterly vexatious, Harold.
I know. Oh, and I also got a message from Cyrus for you.
Out with it, then.
He says, hi.
Hi? Just hi?
Yeah, just that. He said you'd know what it means.
He's a sly one sometimes. I'll give him that. Stubborn as a mule.
What's a mule?
Oh, don't start, Harold. I've got to think of a comeback. I mean, get some important work done.
What should we do?
We? I need time to think.
Madam CEO, you're going to want to hear this.
I'm listening.
It's the new boy, Mom. It's picked up a signal that we have reason to believe originates from Earth.
Earth? Have you reverse dated the transmission?
We have. It was sent in 2102.
So 126 years after we left. Things would have been pretty rock bottom back there by then. Let's hear what was important enough for them to call after us. Maybe it was their final farewell, huh? I hope it's nothing too awkward.
Okay, I'll send a copy via...
Well, just play it to me. I've got a 1205.
But Mom, it's only 10...
And one of those.
Okay, playing back now.
This is Earth. Earth to the Fedora. We sure hope you're all okay, whoever is still out there. We're not quite sure how to tell you this.
Johnston! Cut the damn line! You're live!
What? Oh, fudge.
Professor, did you hear that strange message?
It was hard to miss.
It's the first message from Earth. Ever?
Certainly in my lifetime, at least. I wonder, what kind of message would a dying civilization speculatively send to a ship that can never return?
What do you think it means?
It means that the fact Allwater haven't shared it publicly yet means they're thinking about how to turn it to their advantage.
What if it's not the first message?
Don't be paranoid, Harold. What reason or authority would they have for keeping messages from us? Still, even if they had planned to share it immediately, they look suspicious now.
Gosh, that message could be anything. Maybe they've got information for us about our mission.
Well, what could that information be? If we presuppose...
Опачки. Вас подслушивают.
Yes? Oh, it's you. Yes? No. Indubitably. Fine. What? 15%? Out of the question. Okay, sure. See you shortly. Harold, I want you to come with me.
Huh? To where? What? Who was that?
Why? It was the CEO of All Water Corp, of course, asking me to jump.
What for? How high?
Indeed, Harold, indeed. Well, unfortunately for my bath, she was adamant we went there immediately. She even unlocked our tube tickets for emergency night travel.
But why? What does she want with us?
Well, we'll soon find out, won't we?
Странно.
Come on, let's not keep Her Highness waiting.
Вообще все странно. Очень странно.
Crisis control. We need to get out there ahead of the turn in public sentiment. First move advantage and get this working for us, not against us. Yes, come in, come in, come in. Now, as you both know, time is of the essence. Sorry, where are my manners? Would either of you like something to drink?
I suppose I might like a coffee?
There's really no time for coffee. Time is of the essence. Professor, would you like to sit?
No, thank you. I prefer to stand.
Oh, a woman of action, I love that. Anyway, we must act. Due to the unfortunate Communique incident, we've been forced to move up the schedule. It's imperative we deliver some good news about the start procedure.
I suppose that wouldn't hurt.
To that effect, Professor. And, you there. I'll need you to supervise Cyrus directly. We can't afford for any unforeseen delays.
Cyrus, he works best undisturbed. The man is a stubborn buffoon, but there's no doubting his thoroughness.
Professor, please. It would do this old heart good to know that you were keeping a watchful eye on him. Or maybe your, protege here could do it.
I'll hang out with, watch Cy, sure.
If it makes you happy, Madame CEO, we'll make sure Cyrus delivers.
Great. Music to my ears. Thank you both. You've done All Water and the ship a great service. We're ready. Go live and stay on schedule. It's my privilege to announce to you all today that our new boy program has already proven an unmitigated success. We present to you now the full and unedited audio that represents the first incoming message we've received in our lifetimes. Now, before the message plays, I'd like to take a moment to reiterate just how proud we should all be of progress on the new start procedures. It won't be long before we're ready for the first attempt, the latest in a long line of steps on the road to a greater, brighter future for us all. Please enjoy this message, brought to you by the All Water Corporation.
This is Earth to the Fedora. We sure hope you're all okay, whomever is still out there. We're not quite sure how to tell you this. Things were pretty rocky here when you left, of course, and, that was a brave move. Probably the right decision at the time. We didn't know whether to even tell you this, but we figured maybe it would give you some comfort, way out there in the freezing clutches of deep space. What? Oh, right. Yeah, I guess. Or, even better, the comforting, warm embrace of a lovely, habitable, new planet. Well, we just wanted to let you know that we pulled together down here. The sparrows calmed down and things pretty much worked themselves out. Life still isn't perfect. Bananas died out, and you've got to be pretty careful around water. But by and large, we're back on track. Earth survived. Wish we could send you a postcard. Anyway, be safe, and maybe one day we'll get a hello from you. We'll be listening.
What are you all still doing here? Don't you have work or something to do? Scram!
Что-то вообще какое-то надурилово. Вообще непонятное надурилово. И что-то мутят там эти...
There were the dark times. And slowly but surely, light returned to
Так,
the
что-то
fedora.
никуда нельзя идти, ладно.
A light held aloft by the hands of All Water Corporation, which illuminated the many innovations we now rely upon.
Куда он пропал? Я хотела поговорить с вот этим чувачком.
We rebranded from the Municipal Freshwater Clarification Agency to All Water Corporation.
Welcome. I am All Water Automated Secretary number 1. How may I assist your all water related learning?
Followed by the first replacement of our inaugural CEO with Madam Brenna.
Tell me about all water time introduction.
8 years ago, our illustrious and suave CEO, Brenna Castlechop, made the brave decision to tackle the inaccuracy of the standard analog clocks by introducing unified AW time. A ship-wide, perfectly synced system that ensures people are always in time, on time, together. In a remarkable gesture of generosity, Fedorans were given the opportunity to exchange their old clocks and watches for free. An offer most people took up and thoroughly enjoyed immediately. There were a few skeptical holdouts, but they were eventually won over by peer pressure. Usually annoyed friends having to do the math when arranging a meet-up time. As well as the generous tube system and other such all-water service vouchers offered to them.
Customer poll, reflecting our continued commitment to being approachable and accountable, showed us at 87%.
When was All Water founded?
The Municipal Freshwater Clarification Agency was formed just after the crash, but it was rebranded to All Water in 12789 AC, just prior to the introduction of the transportation tube system.
And slowly but surely, light returned to the fedora. A light held aloft by the hands of
So, what exactly does All Water do?
All Water Corporation is dedicated to making the lives of Fedorans easier, more pleasurable, and more sustainable. Major services include regulation of the ship's day-night cycle, the tube transportation system, organising the monthly all-water ball, balancing the energy budget, and overseeing the ship's water supply and filtration systems. All Water is also invested in exciting new science initiatives, some or all of which may be strictly confidential at this time. Please check with your nearest All Water secretary about the status or indeed existence of such initiatives.
Понятно. Ладно, до свидания.
Bye.
The All Water Corporation wishes you a pleasant day.
Странно, очень странно. Странно, очень. Я, может, тоже хочу куда-то полететь. А, это вызвать лифт. Странно.
Captain at Large Baronhout?
Ah, hello. How are you,
I'm Harold Halibut, sir.
Yes, I'm sure you are. Harold, tell me, have you ever felt lost?
Oh, I always get lost around here.
No, Harold, I mean, feeling like you have no purpose.
I know my purpose, but sometimes it doesn't seem very important.
You heard the leak, I presume?
Yeah, of course.
That leak, that one message, it's undone me. If my whole family, this whole mission, the ship, my captaincy at large, what if it was all a mistake?
Oh, I see. Well, maybe Earth didn't get as bad as people thought it would. but we're still us. And you know, it wasn't us that chose to fly away.
I suppose. Speaking of which, have you ever lost someone, Harold?
Have you?
Yes. Someone important. She's gone, Harold.
Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that. What happened?
Coco has taken an unscheduled leave of absence.
Oh, so she's not lost forever?
No, I'm sure she'll return eventually. But every moment without her I spend in longing and despair.
Is it anyone I might know?
My beloved? Her name is Coco.
Oh, not sure I've ever met her.
Do you want to see a picture?
Coco is a bird.
Harold, you're such an understanding sort. Could you try to find her for me? I'd look for her myself, but in these uncertain times, I think it's best I don't leave my post.
Are you sure you want it to be me looking for her?
Whatever are you implying? I'm sure you're perfectly capable, and I'm thoroughly and otherwise engaged. I'm sure you're perfectly capable, and I'm thoroughly and otherwise engaged.
Bye.
Ладно. Такой-то Коко надо найти. Вот это да. Ну и ладно. Шоколадно. Что-то прям с каждой минутой все запутаннее и сложнее. Но то, что на этом чудо-корабле что-то странное происходит, это я и такое.
All water. We get you where you're going.
Так. Служебный район. Так. Что у меня там по заданиям? Значит. Угу. Надо поспать, а потом найти какую-то Коко. Ну, энергетический район. А, подожди. Да мне в лабораторию надо. Я что-то... Как в лабораторию. А чё я перестал? Почему у меня, типа, то раньше можно было выбирать, куда я плыву? А, все нормально. Так. Что, надо спать идти. Куда я зашла, батюшки? Так, так, так. Да блин,
Hey,
даже
Professor.
поспать не
Oh,
успел.
are those the new teacups?
Come and see for yourself.
Oh, I promise I ordered them.
Harold, just look.
Ага. Хранители света. О чем речь вообще? Кто это? Ну, что-то типа того. Я так понимаю.
Unsatisfactory journey for some reason? Just contact your nearest and all water will make it up to you.
Дела. Ой, да что я опять туда же захожу? А, все.
Hey, Professor. Oh, are those the new teacups?
Come and see for
На
yourself.
этом, походу, и
I
заканчивается
promise I ordered-
демка.
Harold, just look.
Да. Ну вот как-то так. Короче, такая игруха. Конечно, передвижение, вот это все к этому привыкать всему надо. И то, что нет русской озвучки, как бы тоже, да. Но в целом, как бы, прикольная задумка, интересно, что-то там такое непонятное творится, тайное. Короче, суть всего этого, грубо говоря, что вот мы там на корабле, который затонул где-то там на какой-то непонятной планете. Ну и, собственно, власти мутят там, что там, какие-то непонятные у них там свои движухи в плане... Сейчас заставочку поставлю. Вот. Короче, типа мы на затонувшем каком-то корабле, который где-то там непонятная вообще вселенная, непонятно где. Этот корабль, собственно, уже 5 поколений подряд путешествовал, собирал там всю нужную информацию, там какие-то открытия новые были, всякие материалы добывались новые и так далее, так далее, так далее, пока вот не случилась какая-то авария, собственно, за которой сейчас вот мы там на дне океана находимся, вот. И всем этим кораблем, грубо говоря, управляет там какая-то директриса, которая там открыла свою компанию, «Только вода» называется, и только, ну, и как бы они там регулируют всеми перемещениями людей из одного блока в другой и так далее. Вот, и типа это уже тоже на протяжении там нескольких лет происходит. И, соответственно, многие вообще не знают, как это было на Земле, что это происходило там как-то. Никто не помнит уже этого ничего. Соответственно, ну, многим любопытно и интересно, а кому-то и вообще уже все равно. И они вот там, у них свои магазины, свои какие-то замуты, каждый по-своему живет. И кто-то продолжает изучать мир вокруг себя, там, да, как насколько это доступно. Кто-то живет внутри, да, как бы, и таким образом выясняется, короче, что приходит сообщение якобы с Земли, и оно попадает в общий эфир, в эфир, который по всему кораблю распространяется. Его вовремя как бы власти обрывают, но и, соответственно, потом его переделывают, этот эфир, под себя, что вот на Земле все до сих пор так плохо, что ничего тут делать и так далее и тому подобное. И, мол, типа, хорошо, что вы уплыли, ну, это, как бы, улетели от нас, и что, типа, не мучайтесь тут, на нашей бедной Земле. Вот. Хотя по факту там, ну, вроде должно было говориться о том, что они давным-давно Земля ищет этот корабль, я так полагаю. А Властям данного корабля как-то, ну, типа, я даже не знаю, как это властям как-то выглядит. Ну, короче, в общем, ты управляющая компания этого корабля, вот этим, которые организовали ну, вот эти «Только вода», им почему-то очень выгодно, чтобы никто из присутствующих не знал ничего о Земле, не интересовался и, в принципе, только типа работал на то, чтобы отдавать одни долги, которые сама же компания это и создает, и выдумывает, и, собственно, за энергию, за воду, за фильтрацию, за все это, все, и, типа, все больше и больше, каждый раз цены растут, и как-то, ну, в общем, суть игры такова пока что, вот это все, что в демке было нам известно. В принципе, прикольная игруха, интересно. Ну, не знаю, кто как. Я, конечно, подожду выхода, посмотрим, что да куда. А так, ну вот, это все пока что, ребятушечки. Спасибо тем, кто присутствовал, так сказать. Ну, если кому-то было интересно, я вот что смогла, показала, рассказала, то, что доступно, и как бы вот так вот. Такая вот игруха. Так что всем спасибочки, всем пока-пока. Можете, кстати, в комментариях понаписать, может, что-то еще хотите, чтобы какие-то я также демочки позапилила. Может, кому-то интересно будет что-то посмотреть, какую-то игруху. Если что, пишите, рассмотрим. Всем пока-пока.